This is Shred, and today we're going to try something unheard of. What if the Baroque composer Bach resurrected from the dead and joined Iron Maiden? Iron Bachton, perhaps? My goal for this video is to give you new ways to generate creative ideas using math, instead of waiting for creative inspiration to strike. By using Bach's prime, inversion, retrograde, and retrograde inversion, we can force the creative process into high gear and write that number 69 hit. First up, we'll be using Iron Maiden's track Fear of the Duck. Dark. It's in the saddest of all keys, D minor. Here's the section we'll be using from Fear of the Dark. My eyes are already welling up with WAP water. The original melody is what Bach would call the prime. Now, using math, we can reverse the direction of each interval using inversion. Basically, all you do is move the melody in the opposite direction as the prime. For example, the first interval in the prime is from A to D, or up a perfect fourth. Instead of going up a perfect fourth, the inversion goes down a perfect fourth from A down to E. I usually keep the intervals within the key to make things more musical. So it's okay if you have to change a minor third to a major third, for example. Let's hear how it sounds. Next is the retrograde, or playing the prime backwards, or Bachwards if you prefer. This is when you summon the evil deep within the underworld and see what secret messages arise. What's that, Bach? Cardi B needs to learn music theory? Well, I think we can all agree on that. You can see by looking at the score that the notes are the same as the prime, just in reverse order. Usually people can hear the connection with the original when you play it backwards, so it makes for a fun trick to add depth to your music. Retrograde inversion is reversing the direction of the intervals in the retrograde. All you gotta do is use the same strategy we used with the prime to inversion. Instead of going up from C to E in the retrograde, which is a major third, we'll take the C down to A, which is a minor third interval. As I said, it's okay to adjust the interval slightly to stay within the key. If I used a major third to descend, we would land on an A flat, violating our saddest of all keys D minor key signature. That's just too much sadness to handle. Now, of course, we're probably all wondering what happens when you play all of the permutations at once. Here we go. Now, this sound could make for a cool 20th century effect. There's a compositional technique called pandiatonicism, where you just kind of mash all the notes together within a key. That's kind of the effect we're getting here. Another thing you could do is pair two variations together, like the prime and retrograde, for example. Or how about the inversion and retrograde? Now keep in mind, this is just a tool to inspire your creativity. You could just take small sections of these permutations to make music with. Here's a short piece of music I put together using repeating phrases from the prime, retrograde, and retrograde inversion. What a masterpiece. I'll easily pull in 666 million streams on Spotify with this. Here's another short clip where I used the prime, inversion, and retrograde to make some music. Shred is the greatest composer to ever live. Well, you're too kind, Internet. In all seriousness, though, who knows? This concept could help you write your next hit, riff, or melody. As I walk through the haunted woods of northern Michigan here, actually it looks like it might start raining blood soon, but I want to mention that you can get the full tabs for this lesson at my Patreon page below, and actually I'll include my entire Bach Versus series there as well. I've done Bach versus Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth, Dream Theater, and many more. So listen, here's the deal. Just hand over your soul and I'll give you the keys to unlock unlimited music theory power in your playing. So do it now. Send me your musical experiments on Instagram if you end up using these tricks for yourself. Now, I want to know, in your own humble opinion, what do you think the greatest Iron Maiden track of all time is? Maybe for my next video, I'll get into an Iron Maiden and play The Pooper. I mean, The Trooper. Until next time, stay evil, my friends.